So
it's asking me if I want to record on my iCloud. Anyway, hi.
how are you?
Hi, thanks you guys for meeting me so like last minute.
Oh, no problem.
Can you guys meet up like in an hour? This is so exciting. Like, has it been like, it's been like 3.5 years, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you guys like, I don't know, I guess found me somewhere on YouTube, right?
Yeah. But I know my brother, you was talking, I believe you was talking with him first, I think on Instagram. Or maybe you might
It could be. It could be Instagram. It could be.
Yeah.
But it was really weird because I think I had told you, and I don't know if you knew the significance that it was for me when you had done your song Wonderland. It was a Wonderland.
Yeah.
I had just written an essay called Wonderland. Isn't that weird?
That's something. That's it's no such thing as coincidences, so that's just connection right there. That's all.
That was so weird. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So did you all have anything weird going on that summer, the summer of 2018?
Man, it's been some weird stuff going on with us for like the past 5 years now.
Okay.
So 2018, I'm pretty sure it was a lot of like weird stuff going on, a lot of I guess connections or whatnot, you know what I mean? Like, but I can't really remember like specifically, but like that's why I say like for the past, what's this, 2021? I say for the past 5-6 years, it's just been a lot of like weird stuff going on.
So we can't hear you. I think you might be muted.
Is that my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see he's trying to talk. And
can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's much better. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I say I don't know if you would call it weird, but I think 2018 is when we first got up with Vernon Music Group. Is it Boogie? Was that the year was around that time?
It was a little bit before. I think that was a little bit before then. I think so. Okay. 2017, I think we got it with Vernell Music Group.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I had some questions for you. So when did you all start like making music together? What inspired you?
We started, well, we've been doing music since like, it's always been in us. We started taking it seriously like around in high school around times. I tell people this all the time, my biggest inspiration to actually record music was a friend of mine, we call him Flash. My homie Flash, and he's the one who first like introduced to the studio. He was doing rapping before we was, like long before we was. And he was like, for me, like my biggest inspiration to really get into it and to really take it serious. And that year, what year was that, bro?
Man, that had to be probably serious, like 99.
Oh yeah. My gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, where were you living in 99?
Oh, on the south side of Chicago.
Okay.
On the south side of Chicago.
Have you mostly lived in Chicago?
Yeah, a whole lot.
Yeah, a whole lot. Yeah. With a pit stop in Atlanta and a pit stop in Los Angeles.
Okay. Right. That's a while now. So you guys have been out this a long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, what is that like? It's like changed a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like now it's like, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong and like steer me right on this. So like you don't necessarily now really need somebody to like pick up your, like get connected with a label per se. You can just start putting out your own music.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Billie Eilish? Is that how
Billie Eilish?
Yeah.
Did she just start doing YouTubes? Then she became this sensation.
In her bedroom. making music in her bedroom.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, when we first started, it was like you had to go to studios. It wasn't as simple just to get all the equipment and all the software when you could just record in your house at the time. So at the time when we first started, it was people were actually impressed when you said I do music because they knew what went into it.
Oh yeah,
Nowadays
for
it's like,
sure.
yeah. Nowadays you can just buy yourself a computer, an interface, and you can make music. So
Yeah.
it's changed a lot.
Do you feel like it has also made it where there's just this like influx of so many people that it's hard to like, I don't know, lack of a better word, like stand out when there's like this, you know, what is your, what do you want? What is your goal? If you even have one, like, what is your goal? You just like to do music and so
Well,
it
Yeah.
drives you?
yeah. Our goal for us, our goal is in making music is just to us personally just want to reach as many people as we can to bring them to, I say, awakening. I want to reach people. I want with our music, I want to reach people to like bring them to a place where they can heal, recover. You know, I want to bring as many souls and minds as possible to like the path of recovery and healing and enlightenment and empowerment and those things. You know, that's something that a lot of people today I don't think are really doing. And you got a lot of people who may be doing that and may not necessarily have the spotlight on them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not really mainstreams, you know, the mainstreams kind of like, I guess, say purpose, you know. But that's I say for me, you know, my personal goal, and I believe my brother also as well, you know, we in this together. And so that's the goal.
Yeah, music is it's a real personal thing. So we always feel like our music is gonna reach the people it needs to reach.
Right.
So as far as standing out, as long as we stand out to the people that's meant to hear the music, we're okay with that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm okay. So I'm trying to figure out how, because I mean, it's such a balance. And I really believe that I mean, with my own material, I believe with
Yeah.
my own material that I will reach the right people. But I gotta tell you,
Right.
like when you're doing this day in and day out and day in and day out, and then you're not really growing an audience. I mean, this is just my experience.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like when you're not really growing an audience, and then you're like trusting, I don't know what word you all use. I mean, I use the word God because I'm comfortable with God. I don't want to
Yeah.
offend anyone, but
Yeah.
like, you know, and so I'm trusting in God to like, you know, deliver whatever to whoever when it's right for them or whatever. And so it's sort of this balance. Like, I don't know how you guys feel like sometimes, like it can be kind of discouraging.
It definitely can. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It'd be so discouraging and frustrating. And but that's the thing, right? Like you say, trusting God, like that faith, that trust, that belief.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. That's like it's the power. You know what I mean? Like that's what faith, trust, and belief is. When you don't see it, when like you do something, you might could be doing something for so long and it just never like seems like it's going anywhere, but all the time
Mhm.
it really is. And you may not see it. You know what I'm saying? Then, like I say, that's where faith, trust, beliefs come in. You don't see it, but you have faith, trust, and belief that it is being seen, it's being heard, and it is happening. You know what I mean? And so it's like that's just it. You know, the faith. You know what I mean? And like
Trust in the process.
maintaining the faith. I believe really that's all that's required of us in this life. Is maintaining faith, trust, and belief. You know what I mean? Like that's more than enough. You know what I mean? And I think the difference between people who make it, you know, achieve their dreams, and the people who don't, is just the fact that who's willing to hold on to that faith, trust, and belief. You know what I mean? Who's willing to ride that out, no matter say how long it takes. You know what I'm saying? All of our timing and stuff is different with that. You know, so
Winners plan till they win.
yeah, Yeah.
What was that?
I say winners play until they win.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I agree. I agree with everything you're saying. I totally, because this is like my material.
Yeah.
But I gotta tell you, like when you want to eat, when you want to eat and you want to, you want to like be able to do stuff in your life, and like I so far I have had a full-time job, along with do you have like, do you work on top of creating music? Or are you able to like focus on that full time?
Yeah, music is our main focus. We do that full time. Other than that, it's just side jobs and things. Wintertime, this Chicago. So wintertime, snow removal, things like that. But as far as like every day 9 to 5, like no, it's majority music for us.
Okay, so you all are doing music like all the time. I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to ask you about, so you use the term like awakening. Did you have like an awakening experience? Like what is your definition of awakening? What did that look like?
Like awakening for me is like, I guess coming to like I guess I have to use the word revelation, like awakening, like just kind of like knowing, I said the other day in the post, I said to know something is to feel. So it's kind of like just this feeling of like coming to things, like a feeling of truth, like arriving at this truth, like something I always knew before, but I really never knew it like I knew it today. And that's why I say feeling, because I just like feel it now. I feel like this like awakening where I'm just like realizing so much, and it's making like so much sense now. Whereas before I knew it, but I just couldn't feel it. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain. That's the thing about it, right? This is sometimes stuff like this it's just so unexplainable. So you try to do the best you can explain it. You know what I mean? And that's the power in things, right? That's the real, like, God. Like, God can't be explained, can't be understood. You know what I mean? But I guess like I say, the awakening for me just kind of just like, just realizing things as really truth for me, like real truth, like and feeling it, finally feeling it, not just knowing it, but feeling it. That's the awakening for me. Like, yeah, I'm trying to explain the best way I can.
That's what I was gonna say. It's difficult trying like explaining the unexplainable. Like
right.
Awakening is like a never-ending process. We're constantly in it. So it's I always question sometimes, is awakening like, as far as we on the earth, can you truly like really awaken while here? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And other than that, we just explain unexplainable. I think it's just a never-ending process of constantly awakening, coming to new revelations all the time.
Yeah. And I pray for that too. I pray to know, and live what I would know and live then. Like saying, basically, I'm saying, like, I pray to know now what I would know then once you like transition. You know what I mean? Like when you transition out of these bodies, you're gonna come to that place where you transition, you're gonna just know everything is. So I pray to know that now while I'm still in this body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I totally get everything you're saying. I may use different verbiage. Like I say I didn't know what I didn't, and I didn't even know how to know until I knew.
Right. I like that.
Sometimes you don't even like there were texts that I read over and over, and I'm like, what are they talking about? Like I could not contextualize, until I'm like, oh, that's what they meant.
Right.
Yeah, like when they have, like you were talking in the beginning, because I don't believe in coincidences either at all. And so I have these little things like happen all the time. Do you all have like weird, like, do you see weird numbers?
Oh, I see numbers all
All
the
the
time.
time.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time.
The
Yeah.
sequence numbers like 1111, 222, 333,
777.
444, yeah, 777. Everywhere at the grocery store.
Right.
Every time I look at the clock, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like I remember talking to somebody once that it reminded me of, like, you know, when you're like just sign on to Pandora.
Yeah.
Is it Pandora?
Pandora.
I can't-
Pandora.
Anyway, I'm saying it wrong. Okay, and you don't pay for it, and you just stream in. Like, say you stream in something, and then by a process of thumbs up and thumbs down, as time goes on, you only get that with which you desire.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I kind of feel like the more that we acknowledge these little, I call them like love notes. I feel like they're like love notes from God. Every time
I like that. I like that.
every time I see like one of these, I'm like, oh yeah, you know. And so like as we acknowledge them and appreciate them, I think they just come more and more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gave me something. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Just like Pandora.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people just like, they're not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, you're right. You're right. A lot of people are not paying attention. I mean, a lot of people don't even know, you know, they don't even know to pay attention.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so many people just don't even know and may never know. You know what I mean? But and I believe that's all about divine design. Like, some of us going to know, some of us not. So I said like people like us three, like, you know, and whoever's like us, the lucky ones. The lucky ones, like, you know, just to know. I thank God for awareness every day.
Yeah.
And to know, you know what I mean? Like, because it's really nice. It's really incredible. Like, the last few days, I've just been coming up with things, and things just been like, I guess you could say I've been being uploaded with all kind of just stuff. And it's like, man, just knowing things and seeing things differently, like things I used to hold true for me before, realizing how those were all twisted and not really true. And now, like, kind of just knowing the truth of things, kind of like, man, like, wow. Like I say, I can't even really explain it. It's a trip.
I was listening and now I forgot what I was going to ask you. Oh gosh, it was something about what you were talking about. Oh man, I hate it when that happens.
Nah, that happens to me all the time.
Does it?
Yeah.
You hate it when you get like a lyric.
Yeah.
You get like you got this like phrase, you got, oh my God, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And then I would never forget that. And then if you don't write it down, oh, what was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it had something to do. But there was a lot packed into the things that you've been saying, because I too, this idea about, I don't know how to word this, sort of being in both realms, like being like on this fine line between in this and in that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were saying, like when you pass to, when we pass out of our bodies and then we go into, I guess, some sense of oneness, and having that understanding while we're still in our body, and sort of being on that edge.
Mm-hmm.
When I first had this thing happen to me, I mean, I'm being real when I say I did not know if I was alive.
Right.
I really didn't. I thought, you know, could I be dead? Could I be in a have a brain tumor? Am I in a coma? It was so bizarre. And like, if people just don't get you, they just think you're totally nuts, you know?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course.
So Okay, and you can tell me, be honest and like tell me, Jamie, you're just completely out of your mind. Okay. Do you guys have any contact with beings that you cannot see?
Contact with beings that we cannot see. I guess I would have to say I'm sure I have. I would have to say I'm sure I have. It just but a lot of weird stuff that been going on. I wouldn't know if it was I don't know if contact or not, but I mean I would have to say
Not
yes.
100% sure, right?
Yeah.
But you believe in it though. Like I believe in that.
Yeah.
Oh, do
Yeah.
you?
I
You believe in
definitely
it?
believe in that. Yeah, I definitely believe in
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
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 I believe in it 100% that you can.
Okay.
I don't think that
Okay.
I have like unless you count, you know, like dreams and things like that, but being like right where I am right now, just walking around in this moment, like seeing someone or something that's not of this realm contact, like nah, I never have. But I do believe in it though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was just curious because you had said something that had alluded to that, and I was wondering. And so and here's where I feel like, because you had said that you are wanting your music to, I guess, inspire people to awaken. And see, I don't know if I'm just like really selfish.
Right.
I might be like the worst person on the planet, but like, it's like, I don't know. I'm not focused that way. I mean, I guess I can say that I wish people to be happy.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have something to say about that, and I have things that they might try so that they would be happier. So it may be similar, but kind of a little bit of a different.
I don't believe there's any wrong way to do it at all. I don't.
It's like, I don't care if you awaken or not. Do what
There's
you
no
want.
wrong way.
No, but you know what? No, it's truth to that. I like that you said that. I do because though I said we're inspiring to awaken people through our music. It's like they're gonna do it or not. And so that's the thing. Like I just want to put it out there. I just want people to like we just want people to like know that there's something else out there, not just what we've been right.
Yeah, it's
not
an
just
option.
what we've been led to believe.
Right.
But there's an option. Like this is just not one way to do things. It's a multiple way to do things. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could do, some people, how people come to a thing like, well, okay, this is all that life is. And if I don't do this, if I don't do that, it's just the end of life, because this is what I've been taught. This is what I've been led to believe. So what we want to do through our music is just give people the option of saying, listen, no, it's more to it than that. And whatever they choose to do with it, they do with it. They have the choice to go and go on and do something or not. You know what I mean? So like what you just said there, that's truth to that. Like, like, okay, whether they are aware or not, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's true. I mean, it's up to them. We just want to give people like, hey, we're just showing people options here, basically. Like, it's more to it. You know what I mean? Like, it just ain't just this or just that. You have a choice in like, hey, there's more to it. It's like what I would say, living your truth without forcing it on people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It just happened again. I had a question for you. No, I forgot it. God, I can't remember. I'm so embarrassed. But like thoughts are coming up as you're talking, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I want to ask that. But I'm listening. And so
if I say something, if I'm talking and you come up with something, just feel free to go ahead and I won't take it like you interrupted me, because we're talking. So don't worry about it. Just come through and say it.
Oh God, I'm so mad at myself because I just hate it when I do this. I was wondering, what is like, what is your all's understanding of being a light worker?
For me, it's just like shining like light, period. Just shining your light on whatever it is you do. I think just using your gift to express your truth, basically. Using your gift or whatever you have to just express your truth, whatever that is. To me, that's a light worker, because no matter how it shows itself, if it's you're illuminating the world. By illuminating yourself, by putting yourself out there, you're illuminating the world. So for me, that's a light worker. I don't think it's necessarily a certain way that it should be done or anything like that. I think just shining a light on your truth, to me.
Being a living lead, what I would say,
living example.
Yeah, living leading example.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Of what you call your inner wealth. Inner wealth would be like kindness, generosity.
I love that.
You know, your like you said, bro, like shining, like using your gifts and stuff and to put into the spotlight and to share. Right.
You got to shine your light, because it's not when we think of gifts, we usually think of like talents, like this person can rap, this person can sing, this person can dance, but a talent can be just being caring, being giving, smiling at strangers. You get what I'm saying? Anything that shines a light on your truth and who you are is being a light worker.
Right.
So now, are you all doing like gigs in Chicago? Do you go perform places or at bars or
not for a long while. We haven't for a long time. We've now just been doing writing, record. We were doing shows, but we haven't done any shows like in a long while.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've just been recording?
Yeah, writing, recording, doing new material.
I'm trying to, I feel like I've tried to find you guys on Spotify. Do you put your music on something else?
No, the Spotify, Wonderland's on Spotify. Other than that, is what's the name of that Vernon puts all the music on?
We got YouTube, we got
the videos is YouTube,
Verb Nation, Hawkshare,
SoundCloud. That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh, yeah. SoundCloud.
Yeah, SoundCloud too. But the new material, the new stuff we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna make sure that it's on Spotify and where it's easier to access and things like that.
So are you like, do you guys wanna sing me something? I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
Like when she asked, she didn't say anything about us having to sing or like say any, like do that. Is there anything you're working on or like? It's okay. You don't have to.
I'm trying to think, like, if I have my notebook right here next to me.
That was kind of mean of me. I just thought it'd be so great to hear you guys. I actually am pretty serious about coming to visit. I would love to come visit you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, this is a bad time of year though. Is it snowy?
Not yet, but it's cold.
But it will be. It will be. It's coming.
Okay.
But you in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Arizona.
I don't generally like say exactly where I live. I'm sure some people know exactly where I live, but I don't usually share that. But I do live in the mountains.
Okay.
So I don't live in the desert.
Nice.
Yeah, I live in mountains, and so we do get snow, but we haven't gotten any. But last Friday night we had a music festival. And there's a couple of bands in the town I live in that I just adore them. And there's this bar. It's a very, very famous bar. And it's like when I tell people like, oh, I go to this bar, they kind of look at me funny. Like because I don't look like the kind of person that would go to this bar, if you know what I mean. And but anyway, so it was really funny. It was very, very, very busy. And they don't usually have this, but they had it like roped off. So they have it like roped off, and my favorite band is in there, and I can hear him. And I walk up, and he recognized me because I go in there all the time. So I'm a regular. So I go walking in, and you can hardly, I mean, it's like cram packed like sardines. And I was not like intoxicated, but you would have thought I was. And I walk in, and I'm like screaming, and my hands are in the air. And then, and as we're leaving, I'm like, "We love you!" Anyway, but it was super fun. And then we went to this other bar with this other band, but they're harder to dance to. Like, but I like dancing to the kind of music you guys do.
Oh, really?
Which I know sounds kind of weird, huh? But I really like it.
I appreciate it.
I love
so
it
much. So
yeah,
much.
it's so much fun to dance to that kind of music. So I have to look it up. So anyway, so you guys have been doing this for a long time. That's a long time, like almost 23 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, all right. Well, I should probably end this. Thanks you guys so much for joining me. I'm so glad to like see you. Like I'm sitting here. My glasses are not good. So I'm like, there they are.
I love your glasses.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if you saw I've had a eyeglass debacle. And it's been a process because they're like, I'm sorry, you guys may understand this. Most people might not, but these are my signature glasses. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. And they have broken twice, but I was going to put my milk in the refrigerator, and I smashed and I broke the arm off, and they said they could not be repaired. So these are the lenses that were in the other pair. Like, no, they put the lenses of the broken pair in my old pair, but I have to get new ones, and they don't make these anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I call up my daughter, like almost crying. I know, it's really silly because I'm like, there are more important things in life. I understand that. But, and she goes, well, Mom, it's just going to have to be a blonde haired girl 0.2 or 2.0. And I was just like cracking up. I'm like, okay, so you're going to have to come and help me pick out 2.0. So anyway, I'm not sure what they're going to, and then I tried to get contacts. Do you all wear contacts?
No, I've never worn contacts before.
Okay. Well, I tried to put that thing in my eyeball, and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
That seems uncomfortable.
Yeah. I wear glasses myself. Not all the time. I wear glasses myself, and contacts has never been like, nah, I don't know about the contacts.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I just, and I was getting really nervous, and I just like, so I left, and I have to go back. They will not give me the contacts until I can put them in and take them out properly.
Right. Yeah, I get that. I like the glasses.
Oh, thank you. Well, they're a little crooked, but I think I'm a little crooked.
We all are.
Yeah, we are.
That's the beauty of it.
I'm definitely a little crooked.
One ear is higher than the other. It doesn't look like it. Anyway. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for meeting with me. I'll be uploading this.
And appreciate your support too.
What's that? Yeah. Oh, you guys know how much I love you.
Yeah.
I do. I love you guys.
We love you too.
It's been very, very special to me to have your support. It's going to make me cry.
Absolutely.
Let it out.
Yeah,
let it out.
To have your support over the years. Because like when this went, I don't know about you guys, but you know, I had nobody. I mean, family members, were just like, you're crazy. And
Mhm.
it was pretty awful, and so I appreciated you guys so much, because I mean, just the little text you would send me, and
Yeah.
the support, and then getting with me, oh, I liked your YouTube, and just things like that over the years have been incredibly meaningful to me, and I appreciate you so much.
Oh, I'm
Thank
glad.
you.
I'm glad. I'm
So,
so
I'm
glad.
so glad
So
we able to
glad to
Yeah.
do
do that.
that for you. So
Yeah.
That's what
glad.
it's about. That's what it's
Yeah.
about. I'm so glad we're able to do that. And that's what it's about. It's making sure we there for each other. Everybody just don't
Right.
understand and know that. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that you brave enough to be yourself, no matter
Yeah.
what, no matter how many people think you crazy or whatnot. You being yourself, and we hey, trust me, we go through the same things. But I'm glad at least I got my brother. I guess you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I'm glad we could come together and be there for be there for others. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
man, thank you so
Yeah.
much, Jamie.
Yeah.
I thank you. I thank you for reaching out to us
Oh, yeah.
and you know, and we want to come visit. We want to come visit too. We could come visit.
Oh my God,
Whenever.
you should. You
Yeah,
should.
Anytime. Anytime.
absolutely.
I'm laughing. I'm like, I got an extra bedroom.
Anytime. Anytime.
You can
Anytime.
come and visit, and I'll take you to my favorite bars, and then you two will be, we love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Anyway, okay, we'll just have to arrange it. We just have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Definitely.
Okay, well, thanks.
No
No
problem.
problem.
Thank
No
you.
Okay, we'll
problem.
be back soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Love
bye.
you. Bye
Love
bye.
you too.